body.
As I told you, in main body, you add some digits, percentage digits.
What
So
is that, teacher?
digit numbers, numbers. Digit means number.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, figures, digits, okay, it means numbers, okay?
And you just need to write it in the feature.
Uh, you just need to write.
It's like when you talk about the highest point and lowest in the overview and in the body, you just need to write its figures.
You know, in overview, no, just discuss it. For example,
Yes,
the most, did you say something? Pardon, I couldn't hear you.
I say that in the body you will
Of
write the
course you
yeah.
give, of course you give figures, years, figures, okay, details one by one in main body. Of course. Of course you need to discuss. This is your main body. This is the place that you need to support your idea. So what your idea is, okay, you need to check and then you need to support it. You need to give details, you need to prove something, you need to add some figures, okay, in your main body, not your overview.
Yes.
Okay, for example, in overview, you say that, for example, this tourist attraction since 1986 to 2010, okay, you can say has a really significant change, okay, or increase or decrease or something like this. Just this in since this year or between this, you know, or in this period. This is your overview. Now I'm gonna explain it again. Okay, now say in 1986, okay, for example, this and this, these two tourist attractions were the same. And after that, we have a significant increase in this tourist attraction, okay, to, for example, until 2000. After that, we have some fluctuations and decrease, decline. Okay, so as you can see now, I am trying to give all details on my line graph or on my chart or segments, okay, no matter if it's bar chart, pie chart, or something else. Now I need to explain diagrams again, okay?
And maybe it's so clear, but can I have a final question? It's like that means that in the party you should following the form of overview.
Of course you need to follow your overview. As I told you, in overview, you discuss the general idea. You discuss the general idea. It means something that you see at a first glance. Okay, when I check this diagram, what the first thing that I see is, okay? I write it. Then I need to support it in my main body, okay? And add some details, okay? Actually, it's something like I have a body structure in my overview. Now I need to add some branches in my main body to make it better, to make it perfect. Okay, so this is main body and you need to follow your overview. And we have something, uh, coherence, cohesion, writing. What does it mean? It means actually your sentences should follow each other, should be linked, okay? So you need to write a whole, okay? So a meaningful whole. It means all sentences are connected together. Because of this, we have sequencers. Because of this, we have some linking words, okay? So you need to write, give your introduction. Then you need to write what the first thing or something that you see at the first glance is. And after that, now you have enough room to give some details and, of course, analyze all points, important points, fluctuations, okay?
Yes. Okay. It's clear now.
Okay, very good. So, well, let's get started with speaking section now. Okay, are you ready for speaking section?
And can I have a question in the speaking section?
Of course. Of
It's
course.
like if I don't use because in my exam I don't know, but I remember that I didn't give so much effort in my sentence. It's like when I start a sentence, when I go to the well, like when I talk to my teacher, I forgot to put like actually or something like that adverb, and I think that because of this, so I lose my point. It is
Yeah.
right.
So you you know, as I realized, you didn't use sequencers. Yeah. You know,
This,
something like then or actually, you know,
yeah,
then
yes.
after the yeah sequence. Of course, it's really important because they're linkers. They link actually it help you link your sentences. You know, they make connection. Okay, so there no, but is not the reason. So let me say something. Actually, in speaking sections, some I can say features, some, you know, something like factors or examines or assist. Okay, and they are fluency, accuracy, grammar range, vocabulary resource. Okay, so all of them together. First of all, grammar range. It means when you're talking, okay, when you're responding, you need to use different grammar. Okay, so not only present simple, not only, for example, past simple. So, and number two, passive. That is really important. Then vocabulary resource. It means collocation and idioms and some vocabulary. So you need to use. So, and after that, fluency and accuracy. It means using, you know, fluency. It means actually making some sentences correctly without actually any pause or something like this. Or of course, you can use fillers, but not a lot. Okay, so you need to speak fluently, non-stop. Okay, of course, you don't need to speak very quickly or fast, but try not to interrupt yourself and not to use all, you know, lots of fillers. Okay, or for example, stop yourself. And after that, of course, use correct words, prepositions. Okay, so this is your accuracy, so you need to pay attention the words, prepositions, and something that you're using. Okay, so and after that, no, there is nothing else. But if you, of course, if you don't use sequencer and uh, your sentence loses connection, of course, you lose your score.
No,
But you
no,
don't,
no.
yeah.
It's like I think it's yeah maybe a little sequences, but I mean like the work like honestly actually from my personal
So
like
you used or you
I
didn't use? You
I
used or you didn't use?
I didn't use and I don't know how we call it.
Okay, so actually, no, you don't need to know. They're not something, you know, I can't say that you actually lose your score due to this reason. No, I don't think so. Of course, actually, so you can see, of course, you can use, but sometimes we don't use. So why do we need? Okay, of course, if you're giving your opinion and you don't say, from my perspective, okay, so, or I think, I reckon, okay, so of course it's really important because you are expressing your opinion, but not again and again. And there is something. Uh, did you repeat some words while answering the questions? Did you repeat them?
I don't remember. I think that's yes a few words, yeah.
Of course, this
And
is something. Yeah.
and I like I don't know the word to paraphrase it, so I because I I don't want don't want to speak unfluently, so I
So you
I
repeat
don't
it.
Crazy. Yes.
So and this is we are. We are vocabulary research using synonyms, definitions, something like opposite. So they're really important. So of course, when you repeat something again, it means that you don't have enough vocabulary to replace. So of course, you can lose the score. So this is something important on your score, but so you need to avoid repeating words. Try to, this is something that you really need. So different vocabulary. So if I say I think, now let me change it to I reckon. I don't say I think, I think. It's not good. Okay. So you need to pay attention, but
Uh,
it's really, really easy. Mhm.
and if I have some work very like very good to the sentence like obviously or some work like that, and do I get higher or just like
Okay, so you think that words are important, but
yes
collocations, but collocations and idioms are more important. So you need to use them. Of course, you can have some uh, maybe enough words, but there actually here is a difference between a person who gets band 5 and band 6 and band, for example, 7, 8. Okay, so how they play with vocab, idioms, collocation, how they involve. Okay, so that is really important. So when you use some words, it's okay, it's normal. Of course, when you are sitting for IELTS test, of course, you know lots of words. It's
yes
normal. But if you know enough collocations, if you know enough idioms, so this is a difference, of course.
yes okay.
Okay. Well, any other question?
Um, no. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so let's get started. This session, actually, we're going to talk about, I'm going to ask you some questions, some general questions, and you will answer. Then we will correct your answers and actually repeat them again in order to make them better and
Yeah.
create a good structure for your answers. Okay. First question. So I'm going to ask you, okay. So I'm examiner, and this is the first question that you need to respond. Could you tell me your name, please?
Yes. My name is Nguyễn Tấn Hoàng.
It's not enough. You lost your score. Okay, so let's let's make it better. Well,
But
when I
just
say, yeah.
my teacher don't ask like that. My teacher told me that can you introduce about yourself, and I talk all of this, and if he just asked me about my name, and I will just answer about my name.
No, no, you can say something. Of course, of course. Did your teacher talk about your time limit and your time for each question?
No.
Okay, so you need to talk. And for example, we avoid giving short answers in IELTS speaking tests. Definitely no, no, no. Okay, so of course you can give one line, no details. For example, uh, my name is Alice. Okay, it's very common name in my country, and I was named by my mom. Okay, one line, no details, and you didn't introduce yourself. You gave your name, but you explain it. So okay, so that is really important. So let me, again, I ask you, and let me share my screen so that you can see the board. Okay, I think now you can see. Well, so can you see the board now?
Yes.
Okay, so for example, you say, my name is, my name is, okay, a common name. Sometimes you say a really rare name, not common. In my country, I was named
Uh,
by, this is grammar range. As I told you, grammar range. Now I'm using passive and past simple. By my, for example, parents, my grandparents, my mom. Okay,
yeah.
that's it. So again, could you tell me your name, please?
My name is Huang, and I think it is not a common name in my country. And I was named like my name has a meaning like a king.
Great. My name. Okay, now you can say something. That was really good. And you added really good part. But let me say something. You don't, as I told you, avoid repeating a word. My name, my name. So you say, my name is, okay, a common name in my country, which means, okay, which means now you can give, avoid repeating my name, which means this, and I was named, actually, not literally, actually, I was named by my mom. Okay,
Yes.
that. So, very good. Well, what would you like me to call you?
You can call me Huang or Deng Huang. It's okay because in my country, you can call somebody just a name or a full name.
Okay, very good. But you can is not formal. Please call me. Please call me. Okay, so we don't say can is not formal. Or could you call me Juan, please? Or please call me. It's better. Don't use can. Can is not really good. Okay. Well, after that, okay. So I can ask you again. How did you get your name? I was named. Okay. By my mother, or I was named after my grandfather. So you can say, I was named by someone, and then you need to explain. Okay, just one line, because this is part one. So I was named by my mother. You know, actually, this name is my mother's favorite name. Just this. Okay, this is your answer. Now, and of course, I can say, when I say, does your name have a special meaning?
Yes, my name in Vietnamese means a king, and my mother's
Mhm.
was named me like a king because she want me um, to be brave and intelligent like a king.
Very good, very good. So, first mistake. I asked, does your name have a special meaning? And say yes. And after yes, you gave me a long answer, a complete answer. It wasn't good. Yes, it does. First short answer. Yes, it does. Then, okay, you say the English equivalent of my first name, for example. The English equivalent, okay, the English equivalent, okay, of my first name, for example, of my first name would be king. So this is your answer, okay? So
What
would be
is the
something
equivalent, teacher?
equal, equal, synonym, equal, meaning.
Good.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, keep going. Next question. Okay. Um, well, is your name important to you? Why?
Maybe most definitely my name is such a what is this? Teacher, I don't know the word to paraphrase an important.
To paraphrase important, so you can
Yeah.
say something. Uh, impress. For example, name can impress. Name can impact. Okay, or you can say something. Yes, it is. Names can make unconscious impression on people. So names can make unconscious impression on people. So this is really good. Unconscious impression, of course, alphabet. Okay, on people. So names can make it means they're really important. They actually have really important effect on people. So unconscious impression. So you can say, okay. Well, and the next question. So again,
Teacher, but
yes.
I like in the IELTS, will the examiner ask me some question like that?
Mm-hmm. So if, would you say again?
It's like in the IELTS, in the
Definitely yes. Definitely you will be asked the same questions. Definitely yes. Of course, this is speaking part one, and there are some questions that you will be asked, okay, about your family, your name, your friends, okay, something like, and I'm trying to give you some samples in order to use when answering this type of questions, okay?
yes.
So, or sometimes you can say, no, I don't think. You say yes or no. So yes, it is. Names can make unconscious. It means when you accept, when you do something and you're not aware, it means unconscious impression on people. Or no, I don't think it can do anything for me. I believe that I myself, should determine my future, okay, irrespective of what my name is. So you can say something. It means it's not important. Okay, it's your choice. Well, okay. How old are you?
I'm 15 years old and now I'm a poly student at Nguyễn High and high school.
Okay, now you don't need to talk about your school. Just to say, how old are you? I'm 38 year old. In other words, I was born in 1985 on the 18th of July, 1985. So this is your answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well. And now, could you tell me where you are from?
I'm from Vietnam and I live in Bình Phước province in HoangNT district. It's a
Very
very
good.
peaceful town.
And so, I was born, of course, I was born in a small town, a big town in the south of my country, but I grew up in another city, for example. I come from this city, you can say. I was born and reside, it means grew up. I was born and reside in this city. Okay, so you have some alternatives. So I was born, I grew up. So this is important you can use. Okay. I come from is another one. Okay. And something like if I want to, and you need to explain, for example, if you change your location, you can discuss, okay? I am from a small town, okay, that is really long away from the capital city. So you can say something like this. So to respond in this type of questions, first, I was born, grew up, both of them. If you were born and grew up in the same place, just give a little. If it's coastal city, it's capital, populated, okay, just say something like this, okay? And if no, you don't need, okay? Well, so again,
Yes.
where do you come from?
I was born in Bình province. It's a part of the south of my country, but I grew up in the Bình Phước province. Um, it is a very peaceful town, and people here have a very good awareness.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Well, what's your goal or ambition for future?
Maybe in in the near future, I think that I would like to achieve. Um, I would like to get a high score in the entrance exam of my favorite university, and I yes, okay.
Mhm. Okay, so uh, of course you can say something like I would like to, for example, okay, get a good and actually pass, for example, entrance exam successfully. Okay, it can be good. And I would like to continue, for example, my education in one of English speaking countries. My ambition is being able, for example, to English fluently. You can say lots of things. If you want to talk about your maybe career, work, career, occupation in future, you can say, you can use future perfect. That's good. I hope I will have made a career, you know, for
Make
example, of course, I hope I will have made a career move and, for example, taken a really good position, okay, by the
it
time, something like, yeah.
make a career. It means like get a job.
Of course. And we say, make a career move. I said again, I said, make a career move. It means I can something like make a progress, take a good position. Okay, so you can say, I hope I have made. Okay, so you can say, career move and taken a good position. Okay, by the time. So something like this. Okay. Or for example, instead of good, you can say, for example, a management position. Uh, for example, tutor position. So anything, something like this. Okay. So something you can give the same answer, but of course, when you say, okay, I want to pass my entrance exam successfully. Now you need to give details, okay? Because, so you case, okay, because actually my goal, my aim is actually to study or continue my education in one of English speaking or one of really maybe important and well-known something like universities or English speaking countries. So you need to give a little more detail, a little more. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Well, so the next question. Okay. So, um, what do you usually do at weekends?
As you know, I am a boarding student, so I just come back home at the weekend. So uh, I think that for the most part, I will spend my whole time for my family and has a got together with
Mhm.
them. And sometimes we are like me and my younger brother plays football, sometimes basketball with my no with my grandfathers, and you know he is an offspring like what offspring chicken,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still very strong. He is very strong to play with me, and sometimes he beat me and my younger brother.
Okay, good, very good. Well, who are you closer to? Your mother or your father?
I think that both of them, and uh, I think both of them is close, like is close with me, and I will share any problem with them. They will give me advice and suggest me do thing for like to solve that problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So, you said maybe it was good, but let me make it a little better. Okay, so of course, first you say it's really difficult question. It's really difficult question, and in fact, now you can use some word like in fact, I adore both of them. I adore both of them. So new word, let's use okay. But maybe, for example, you can say I'm more compatible with my mother. Maybe I'm more compatible with my mom, okay, or mother. Okay, so something like let me. And what does it mean? Compatible means when you can live, when you can talk, when you can work with someone in a really good way, successfully, it means compatible. So you can use it. So it means I have a little, a better connection, a relation with my mom. So,
And
or
teacher, and in this question, we just need to speak like that.
of
Do we
course,
need to give the explain?
no. So if you want to give an explanation, you can say, we mentally, we mentally are very close. You can say something like this.
Right.
We mentally, yeah, we're mentally very close. So we can say something like this if you want to give any explanation. Very close. So, of course, I'm trying to give you some alternatives. Of course, you can change them. There are lots of alternatives that you can use, so why not? Okay, well, keep going. Okay, so this one. Well, the next question. Okay, so, and let me say something else that is really important. When you want to talk about your generation, your parents' generation, of course, you come from different generations, of course. So you can say, for sure, both. Despite the fact, this is good, despite the fact that we are from different generations, an age gap. Okay, so you can say, so you can say despite the fact. So let me write here. they are from generation, or you can say and age gap exists. Okay, an exact age gap exists. You can say something between us. Okay, I get on. It exists. Let me complete it. Between us, I get on, as I told you, get along. Okay, you can use get on instead of get. I get on with them very well. Okay, so this is not the answer. Okay,
Teacher,
well, yeah.
and in this and this guy, we don't need to like mm, talk what we do for the clothes.
No, you don't need. This is part one. You don't need. No, just this.
And because I think if we talk about this, we can expand the question.
Of course you can, but you can exceed the time. So how about that? That is
Yeah.
really important, of course. So you need to pay attention. Time is really important. Okay, so just this. Well, and now let me ask you another question. Okay, well, of course, we talked about appearance, so I'm not going to talk about it again. You know the word and vocabulary that you can use. Um, are you an only child?
Um. Obviously, no. I has a younger brother.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and do you like being an only child? You know, do you like?
And if if I am an only child in my family, I think it's very boring because I don't have like anybody to share or play um, play video games or play sport with because my parent is so busy, so they don't have a whole day to play with me, and I need a friend. So yeah, this person should be my brother.
Mhm. Okay. Answer was good. Time wasn't good because you're not only child. So you say if I were, if I were an only child, I would. Second conditional. It's an
I
imaginary situation. It's not real. And so you need to actually use second conditional in order to express uh, situation, actually an imaginary situation, not real. So second conditional. If I were, I would. Okay. Okay. Well, next question. Who is your best friend?
my best friend, my best friend's name is Thing, and no, wait. My best friend is Lưu Quân, and he is a very kind and intelligent boy. He sometimes help me with my exercise of math, and we have played together like for about 4 years.
Yeah. So we've known. Just may I ask you 1 minute? Just 1 minute, and then we can keep going. Just
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Okay.
thank you. Well, okay. Sorry, keep going. So you have known each other for about, yeah, for example, 2, 3, 4 years. Okay, so we have known each other, and to describe him, I should say he is so kind, understanding, confident. Okay, so you can say something like this. And he has a great sense of humor. Okay, so now this is really good part, really good question to put some adjectives in order to describe your best friend. Of course, your answer can be imaginary. Actually, you don't need to make a real statement, an imaginary friend. Just try to give some words, okay, no matter if they're real or no. For example, I know sense of humor, I know attentive, I know, for example, punctual, understanding, confident. So let me put all of them in my answer. Okay, so it's good. Well, so first of all, the period, you need to mention the period that, and actually duration that you known each other, and after that, their adjective, some adjective to describe your friend. So to describe him or her, I should say she or he is so understanding and blah 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 blah. Or for example, he has a great sense of humor. He's really lively and full of fun. Okay, so you can say something. Okay, and now name 3 words that can be best used to describe your best friend.
Maybe generous, sometimes childish, and sometimes mature.
Okay, so I would say generous and okay, good. Loyal, generous, okay. Or so you can say, I think the best words would be, I think would be something like this, okay? Well, supportive, or for example, cheerful, trustworthy, outgoing, energetic, lively, anything, loyal, something like this. Okay. Well, do you have a lot friends?
Of course, I think everyone will have a lot of friends, and yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so you can say something like, else. Okay, so just it's not enough. You can say, I prefer to socialize with all people who are around me. So you can say, I prefer to socialize something like this. Okay, socialize with all people who are around me. So you can say something like this, okay? Or you can say, okay, because I'm really, I'm an extrovert person, okay? But sometimes you can say, no, I prefer having a few close friends. So it's your choice, okay? Because of my personality type. So due to my personality type, I prefer having a few close friends. I'm a bit introverted. I'm a bit introverted. So I'd rather staying alone. So, okay, you can say, or extroverted, outgoing. You can use both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what does friendship mean to you?
My I think that the relationships between friends, I think that it would be a way to connect you uh, between you and your friend to like to to know about uh, could I really answer again, teacher?
Of course, of course. So again, let me ask you, what does friendship mean to you?
I think that the relationship of friend have like is um is a chance for you to meet to meet like good friends or some brilliant person that you can work with them in the future, or maybe uh, you and this friend maybe oh,
It's okay, no matter. So, friendship. So, as I realize, friendship means a lot to you. So, you can say, friendship means a lot to me. Friendship means a lot to me. Now, you can say, or you can say, I can hardly define the word friendship as it goes further than, for example, something, a simple sentence. Okay, so you can say something like this. I can hardly define the word friendship as it goes further than a simple sentence. Okay,
what
so you can
yeah, what is sentence?
sentence. This is a sentence.
Ah,
Sentence, of course. A T is a little, I don't know, something like silent letter. Okay, sentence or so you can say,
like
I can hardly define the word friendship. Okay, let me, as it goes further than simple sentence. Okay, so this is something that you can say. I can hardly define the word, so you can say something like this, and then you can give some words. But uh, if I want to, for example, give, an only word in a word, trust. Or, for example, a friendship is priceless. So now you need to give a sweet responsibility. Okay, so friendship is trust. Friendship is responsibility. Okay, like a diamond, priceless. Okay, so you can use all them. Okay,
yes.
okay. Well,
Can teacher, can I
yeah,
have time to take note them?
of course you can. So me,
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
like a diamond. Great responsibility. Straight responsibility. And you can say trust. Okay. Or harmonious. Yeah?
This is this is idioms or what, teacher?
Which one? No, no, it's not idiom. It's just like a statement, sentence. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Harmonious relationship. Okay, so, well, so we can say all of them. Okay, well, keep going. Next question. So, let me put this here. Okay, well, next part. Okay, home. Can you describe your home?
To describe my house, I think this is a teacher. Is there any adjective to talk about a house that have about?
You need to talk about when I say, can you describe your home? For example, I live in on the top floor of a building. It's quite small, it's quite large, about, for example,
Oh, my
60
my
square, something, yeah, something like this.
my house. House is not not like an about. I don't know. It's a house. Yes, I think describe a house with about 2 stories.
Mhm. So, uh, you can make it, okay? Don't think of your home. Just make it. For example, we have a two-roomed flat, two-roomed flat, 2 bedrooms, small, for example, balcony overlooking the yard. But in spite of being small, I think it's very cozy and something like convenient. Well, something like this. Or we live in, for example, flat in the old section of the city. And so you can say something like this. Okay,
And
now
I
just think, yeah.
it's like I just need to speak like I live in the highest floor at
I understand. Yeah, I understand. Just make something. Okay, try to explain something. You know, cozy,
like
and you can use some. Yeah, like.
do I need to explain no to describe my house or I just say I live in the higher floor at
Of course, you need to describe how many. For example, I live in the highest floor in a skyscraper, and it's something like actually small flat, or no, a big flat, or something like with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, or say something like this. And how you feel. Is it convenient or you don't like it? Something like this. So for
yeah
example, overlooking the garden, overlooking the mountain, the beach, the sea. Okay, so you can say something like this.
overlooking what teacher
Overlooking, overlook, overlook. It means you have a view. You have a view to beach or city, or something like this. And this is a verb, overlooking. For example, we have a really great, really big window overlooking the garden. So
Rồi, thì, yes, okay.
Okay, well, now you're ready to answer or pass it. You can say pass it if it's hard.
No, no, okay. I
Okay,
think.
okay.
Could you repeat the question again?
Of course, you know, there is no question. You only need to describe your home.
Yeah, okay. Um, I live in a highest floors at a 70-story apartment, and this is a very big room for me. And it has about one living room and two bedrooms. The dining room of my room is like next to the living room, and moreover, um at the window in my bedroom you can have a overlook to the city.
Okay, so let's correct it. You can say from my window or my window, okay, overlooks. I have overlooking now, overlooks the city, okay? The window of my bedroom overlooks the city.
Can I say like has a overlooking view?
It's not good. No, overlook is verb, so let's try use it as a verb. Or for example, I have a bedroom with a big window overlooking the city, or the window of my bedroom overlooks the city. You can say something like this. And just use it. You are living at the highest floor in the 17th story. So this is not apartment. This is something like tower or skyscraper.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, of
Like
course,
about
so it's
nine,
not apartment. Of
about
course,
nine.
so tower or skyscraper. So you need to pay attention. Okay, and tell me, what is your favorite room? No.
For me, my favorite room is my bedroom because I can like privately do anything I want, and like this is the place that I usually relax, take a rest after my long period of hard working day in my school, and I yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so you have your privacy and you can take rest, you can actually do your home task assignments, so something like this. Do
Yeah.
some research, of course, so you can say something like this. Well, of course, I'd rather to, use some other phrases. For example, you can say, my favorite room would have to be this grammar is good, would have to be, it means it should be, would have to be, or for example, my bedroom. Okay, so we can say it would have to be, it would have to be our bedroom or living room. Okay, so something like this. So or sometimes we can say probably, or you can say something like this. And because for example, I decorated myself by myself, or for example, because I decorated using different combination of colors. Okay, so you can say I tried to create everything on myself is something like this, on my own or by myself, or it's brighter than, for example, other rooms. I have a really beautiful, for example, big window, a large window overlooking the city, so that I can see the city when I don't know, I'm taking rest. Okay, so just this.
Yes.
Okay, so very good. Well, of course, we'll discuss this one a little more. Well, okay, so that's enough for this session. Okay, so let me stop recording because we don't need it anymore. Okay.